I'm not that great at jokes.
He says the guy's like, I would love to try stand-up comedy. I would love to go to that show and just still watch the fucking shit show.
Buddy on everything.
He gets all butthurt about it.
Actually, he did get in trouble for putting a gun on a guy. That's what you sound like. You're like,
I don't sound anything like that.
Actually.
I guess technically it's clean, but it just seems super fucking gross, and it's eating toilet paper.
Woman in the UK, she spent the last 34 years eating every meal fed to her like a baby bird.
Somebody had to baby bird you. What do you think your favorite food would be?
Bread. Oh, imagine bread.
You guys have had kids. Did you eat the placenta?
Oh, no. God, no. I birthed the baby once. Did I tell you that?
You did. You told me that story a couple times.
Yeah.
He gave birth to a baby. He's basically a doctor. A California woman saves the callus shavings from her feet and grinds them into a powder that she uses as...
So she would like sniff them and yeah.
Dude, I like the worst one.
She would chew on them and like the piss would like squeeze out and like
Okay, I'm done.
Dude,
run down her face.
That one really got me there.
It would-
Oh, whoopsie. I did.
or puss or mediocre. Well, we were talking about that today.
Yeah, we were.
People that do stupid shit in their cars and then you hit them on purpose just so you can sue them.
Like that semi that I easily could have stopped and he would have hit me in the side.
Yeah.
Should have done it.
We're
We're
gonna start doing that.
Yeah, and just getting their money.
When cars pull out in front of you, just hammer down, fucking smack them and be like, oh, my neck's broke.
I used to do that. in
That's a
Colorado 'cause
lawsuit.
People would run red lights. Like my light would turn green. These motherfuckers would be coming through. Like, I'm just going to go and hit them.
Yeah.
And it's going to be their fault.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's what I would do.
Would work. Yeah.
What would you do?
He would be quiet.
I wouldn't do a damn thing.
Don't you fucking touch me.
That's it. That's all you got. There you go with that not being able to walk backwards shit again.
Hey, stop. That's disrespectful.
Of you.
That is down respectful.
Fucking idiot.
De-respectful.
De-respectful.
That's de-respectful.
It's about as de-respectful as you could possibly de.
You're D. Speaking of D,
You want the D.
DD 214 alum.
Prove it. Let's see it. Let's see your DD214.
I'm thinking valve.
What?
I'm thinking a valve, right?
Probably.
It's in the valve.
It's a valve.
It's probably in the valve.
It's probably in the valve. It's the paint color.
Yeah,
the former.
it's that extra fast drying paint.
Extra fast drying.
Yeah, that's where you fucked up. That's where you fucked up.
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows. Jeremy's like, why did I agree to be on this podcast?
This is stupid.
Welcome everybody.
What is up? You're looking at the wrong camera. I'm appreciating you look at that one.
Who?
You.
Oh, this one
I think.
or that one? Or
I have
which one?
no idea. Where are we at?
Let me look at yours. I can't even see yours.
I can't. I can see yours.
We're here. We're here for a good time. Not for a long time, but we're here for a good time. Mm-hmm. Right?
Something like that.
Welcome back. Welcome back. We're halfway through our giveaway, right? About halfway.
About halfway, yeah.
So if you haven't gotten entered, make sure you follow all of our socials. Get to the link, follow the instructions. It'll tell you exactly what you need to do. We got a couple more weeks left, and then somebody is getting themselves a fucking Blackstone,
I reckon.
right? Shout out to Blackstone for commenting on our Instagram. That was cool.
That was cool.
Thank you guys. Fantastic product.
Yes, it is.
And all the accessories that come with them.
There's a lot
Like,
of good ones. Their
I just-
products are
One thing that I've learned to use, you know how you have those little like the squirt bottles for the water and the oil and stuff?
Yep.
And I mean, they work fine, but I went and got some of those like Gatorade bottles,
Yeah.
you know, with the fucking squeeze lid.
Yep.
Those work amazing. You get enough water for the entire like start to finish.
Yep.
And the oil, like it's just, they work great.
Yeah. I might have to invest in some of those.
Yeah. They're not very expensive. Like I think I found them for $8 a
Nice.
piece. So
Dude, there's Blackstoning is like it's a hobby.
Blackstone.
It's a hobby.
And they have those like same similar like squirt bottles like that for the Blackstone, actual Blackstone brand. But
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna buy those. They're a little more expensive.
It's always good to save money when you can.
Especially now, nowadays.
Yeah, when
you're
the food you're cooking it costs you like $100 for 2 people.
Yeah. You're just getting fucked left and right. Not in a good way.
Are you?
Everybody is.
What if I didn't get fucked?
Except for the elite. I said not in a good way.
Oh, not in a good way? Like financially fucked? Yeah.
Yes.
I thought you talked like we're all actually getting fucked. I was like, I never got fucked yet.
Yeah, there's hookers coming later.
When the fuck did we get ice cream? So yeah, we're coming up. Get in on it. We got a couple weeks.
2 weeks, 2 days.
Not sure how we're gonna announce the giveaway quite yet, but probably on the actual episode.
Well, I thought you already had an idea. It was me and Brandon's trivia, and the winner got to announce it.
Yeah, you get to announce it.
No, you won. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
You won.
Huh.
Definitely won.
Huh.
Because you guys,
Nice.
you guys,
I assumed I did, but
you guys cheated.
I was just giving you the benefit of the doubt.
I think we should let the person with the lowest IQ announce it.
exactly what a low IQ person
Colby admitted to us that he took it 4 times and got that score.
Bobby
And they're the
Boucher,
fucking-
you're a
the same
cheater.
questions every time.
started at a 96, worked his way up to a 120.
Started at a 78, okay.
Man, then it was definitely more than 4 times.
Right. Goes up in increments of 5.
Yep. That's exactly what happened.
I believe it.
You know, I can't wait to get my fucking bathroom done, dude, so I can start taking my fat ass back to the gym.
Yeah. I've been going every morning.
Yeah.
Well, not every morning, but
I've been
mostly every morning.
I've been drinking a lot and eating like shit because I've just been focused on getting my bathroom done. And I'm getting fatter. I'm like 220 something fucking pounds now. I'm gaining.
Yeah, like a couple months ago, I was like, man, I'm at the heaviest I've ever been. A couple weeks ago, man, I'm at the heaviest I've ever been.
Just
keeps
top,
going up
just,
and up and up.
just top that one.
Just topped that new world record. Colby world record.
Yeah. We're going to go back to the gym for a few months. Then I'm going to go get my physical and find out how healthy I am.
Yeah. Go lift some heavy stuff.
Yeah. I need to get back into fucking deadlifting and squatting. And try to get a new PR. That'd make me feel good about myself.
Why?
I don't know.
Why the PRs? Like, why the... I mean, I understand, like, the weightlifting and everything, but why...
Why? Because it makes me
Your
feel...
body just gets so fucked up.
Makes me feel like I just, I'm actually making good progress.
Have you ever seen, like, a fucking power lifter that's lived past 70?
Have you seen Ronnie Coleman? That dude is fucking doing
okay.
great.
No, he's not.
No, he is.
It's called sarcasm, you fucking idiots.
Well, it did not look like sarcasm, and you are an idiot, so I thought maybe...
I mean, what's the heaviest you've picked up?
Oh, I don't know.
What's the heaviest you've picked up?
I don't know. I don't max out on anything.
If you had to take a guess, what's the heaviest you've picked up?
And what? And what? Like, what lift?
Picking up heavy weights. I don't know. What's the heaviest you think you've picked up?
I have no clue.
Huh.
Like, I've benched 305 before.
What was his name?
Juan.
He was trying to get
You
you.
fucked that all
I don't
up.
understand why.
You
He
fucked
was
that
trying
up.
to get you with this stupid little joke thing, or like, what's the most weight you've picked up? And you're supposed to be like, oh, I know, like 250 or whatever, and then he'd be like, what was his name? Because
No, that's exactly what he said. But I know. That's exactly what he said.
I know it is.
But I still don't.
just-
Where was it supposed to go from there?
You didn't fall into it, right? You didn't set the joke up, right?
What was supposed to be said?
Hook, line, and it's broken.
You didn't set up the joke right. You were supposed
That's the whole joke.
you were supposed to just
He was just
answer
gonna-
right
he was just
away.
Answer with like the weight, and then he was like, what was his name? Like,
Oh,
how
it was
much-
supposed. It
like
was
a
the
dude you
timing.
picked
It
up.
wasn't the like
It-
what I
yeah.
said. It was the timing.
The setup
Pretty,
was
pretty much, yeah.
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 when I said
But
how much what's the heaviest you've ever picked up? You were supposed to like right off the bat be like, oh, like 300, and then I was gonna hit you with what was his name.
You didn't lead into it very well though.
Well,
To set that up, because we were talking about PRs. Yeah, I just
I kind of said, you know,
because it seemed like you wanted a big dick around.
well,
And
long
it
story.
seemed like you were trying to get around the corner and
Be like,
hey, guess what I lifted?
Yeah.
And you wanted us to ask you, it felt like.
I see where you're coming from. I was like, oh, you've only done 300. Try
Yeah.
425.
It was actually 495, but you know,
Or-
who's counting?
But yeah, it's hard. I mean, next time you try that in something, you have to like rephrase it, because when you say that, like, what's the heaviest you ever picked up? They're gonna be like, well, I don't know. I bench this, I curl this, I fucking squat this.
Yeah.
Totally different weight systems.
Yeah, I'm not that great at jokes.
He says the guy's like, I would love to try stand-up comedy. I would love to go to that show just to watch the fucking shit show.
Dude, I would love to walk out on stage and just fucking see what happens.
Have you ever seen The Joker?
Yeah.
When he goes in and everybody's just like, oh, what the fuck, you know? And he's just like all scared and crying and shit. That's exactly how I imagine that would go. God, that's impossible. I need to get a squirt bottle for my pickle juice.
Yeah.
No, how it would go for real, I think, would be I would tell a joke and then I would immediately start laughing.
Probably everybody would be like,
And
what
everyone
the
would be looking at me and I would be like, yeah, no, it wasn't that good. I thought it was good, but it wasn't that
You
good.
wouldn't
I
even get
get
to
it.
the
Dude, we
punchline.
can get you into an open mic night.
Oh
Dude,
my
I
God.
want to.
Easily.
Oh, I know. We could
Like-
go any comedy
Yeah.
club that's, you know, not really that great
Yeah.
and get just a fucking hey, I'll try it. Can I get in? Can I try?
That would be funny.
I'd have to at least like have like a couple jokes like queued up, you know what I mean? Like
I would
Well,
pay
no, most of them have like their set all ready to go. It
Yeah.
doesn't come off the top of the head.
you don't just wing it generally.
I bet I could wing it and do just as good.
I really just as good. Yes, I agree. I agree.
Just walk up there as soon as I get on stage and look around at everybody and it's all quiet. I'm like, huh? Wow, tough crowd, huh?
I would pay a cover charge to come see that.
I'll do it. I'm not scared.
I would pay people to show up and say it's going to be a great show.
This
is going to
dude
be
is
amazing.
hilarious.
Because I want there to be 20,000 people there.
How funny would
To
it
see
be?
you just be fucking god awful.
So you're gonna pay a minimum of $20,000 for people to come watch.
And how
It would
funny,
be worth it.
Every bit.
dude, how funny would it be if we got a fuckload of people to show up and be like, have you heard Colby do stand up? He's fucking actually really funny. And everyone gets there and I do this piss poor fucking set that's just terrible. And then I end it with, and all of you motherfuckers paid to come see me.
I don't
That
think
would be
I
the
don't think
joke
you'd
in
get
itself.
to the end.
No.
Before you wouldn't have everybody there at the end.
Do you think I would get booed off stage? I don't
absolutely.
think
You
they
might even
could
have
boo me.
chairs be thrown
I don't
at
think
you.
they could boo me hard enough to be like, all right, I'm gonna quit. I'm not done yet, but I'm gonna quit.
To where you couldn't even like say a word? It's just so loud and fucking
I'd still tell my joke over everybody
I
booing.
guarantee people would probably make you cry and
I'd
leave.
be like, hey, shut up. I'm not finished yet.
you can only talk
So
about
anyway,
penis
why
so
did the
much.
chicken-
Like, people only want to hear like maybe one penis joke, but that'll be your whole set.
Yeah, and butt stuff can only take you so far.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can also do jokes about boobies.
Says it exactly how I would expect.
Right?
Like a little child. Dude, boobies.
Their
The boobies.
boobies are always fucking good ones.
I would love to watch it.
You know what?
I think we should get it set up.
I'm
I
good.
think we should do it.
should.
You know-
Why not just fucking jump in?
Here's the
Just
thing.
do it.
I've been trying to like write down like, well, that's where I've been fucking up. At work, when I'm just doing my thing, I'll be like coming up with jokes in my head, and they're pretty good.
Like that one earlier.
Like
about
the one
Yeah.
no, I heard that somewhere else.
Fucking
But
really delivered on it.
well, see, that's why it's because it's somebody else's joke. But
Oh yeah, that's it.
I can't tell somebody else's joke. But I never write them down. That's the problem. I need to like write them down, and then I need to like go through them and like fine tune like the setup and the delivery of them, and like work the joke out so that it's like fucking really good. Not just I said it in my head and then I tried to repeat it one time and it comes out not how I said it in my head.
What you need to do is you need to start riding the bus to work like Eminem did in 8 Mile.
So
and
I got
then you
time?
ride them all down, while
Right.
you're on the bus.
Yeah. He does that shit. Like, he'll be like, oh, dude, I fucking just thought of this great song. And he'd like sing it, whatever, and be like stupid lyrics and shit, whatever. And like an hour later, he'd be like, yo, do you remember that song? Like, what was the words? Like, how did it go? I can't remember.
Dude, and
It was so good.
I can like spout shit up like the top of my head, and then it's like, oh yeah, that's fucking funny. And then 15 minutes later, it's gone. Like I'm like, all right, remember that. Lock it in. Got it. It's in the safe. Fucking half hour later, key to the safe's fucking gone. Can't find it.
So if I signed you up for like a month from now, would you do it?
Well, hold on now. I need to get a set like,
Dude, a month
Yeah,
is
I'm giving
plenty
you a
of time.
month.
so like
I'm giving you a month.
yeah, but I've never done it before. So I need to like figure out like what are the details? Like how long does this like your open mic? How long is a normal set?
The mic is open. You can do whatever you want.
You
You
just
can
go up as long as you want.
Give you 5 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, let's do it. Let's do it.
And done.
Let's do it. I just need to write a set. So 5 minutes. You get 5 minutes, right?
Well, I don't know. I don't know what the rules are.
That's
but
what I'm saying. Like, I
feel
need to-
open mic. Well, I'll tell you the details once I sign you up.
I need to figure out like
I'm gonna
how.
get you like
how long?
45, 50 minutes.
Let's do it. 5 minutes in, I'm fucking getting booed off stage. Dang, this is gonna be a long night.
I fucking
All
hope
right,
so.
on to the next one.
I
Here we
hope
go.
so.
Like I said, would pay to watch.
I hope you do have to pay. You're either gonna fucking waste some money because I'm gonna fucking bomb, or I'm gonna find out that I'm actually pretty good at comedy.
I think it's gonna be the former.
You think so?
Uh-huh.
I hope this is one of those things that I just surprise the hell out of you.
Because doing like stand-up comedy and stuff is a hell of a lot different than joking
funny.
around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Like
I
a
know.
one-line zinger, like, ooh, gotcha.
Yeah, you know the
See, I feel like I can be pretty funny, but it like my jokes are like more direct to one-liners and they're like mean towards
Yeah.
somebody.
yeah,
Right.
being,
Like I can be mean funny where
Yeah.
everybody else laughs, but the person that
I'm being mean
doesn't
to.
really laugh that much.
Well, you could use that in stand-up comedy. You just pick a person in the crowd and be like,
yeah, I feel like
Hey,
I'd
you
be
idiot.
better. I feel like I'd be better at like the crowd work stuff.
Yeah.
Than actually
Hey.
like doing a set. And
Is that your old lady? Yeah. Oh, it is. She fucking atrocious.
see? See, you would be 100% your biggest fan
Yeah.
there.
Fuck yeah. I'm doing good. We're having fun. That's what. I think that sounds like a good idea. We should do that.
yeah, I'm gonna find you a place.
Yeah, do it.
And we will, once it's set up, and I got a set, and we're gonna do it. We'll let everybody know where it's gonna be. So if you want to come watch me bomb, you can come check it out.
Perfect. Sounds like a plan.
God, I hope I get up there and just kill it.
Next
And
thing
then you
know-
guys are like, all right, we need to do a do-over. This is a fucking fluke.
Next thing you know, Bert Kreischer's calling you like, hey, man, I want you to open for me.
You are so stupid. You make me look great.
You're going to make me look awesome.
What's your
Never know.
thing gonna be? Like he takes his shirt off. Like what?
My thing?
What would your claim to fame?
Pants.
Dumb.
There's a lot of those.
There's a lot of dumb.
Oh, so
Did
I
you
need
fit
like a
in? You fit
specific
in.
thing?
Well, like he does his shirt. Tom Segura kind of does a little like Spanish in there a little bit.
Matt Rife's pretty.
I'll be that. There's a
And
lot
funny.
of those. There's a lot of those. No. I'll be that guy with my fly down every fucking show. I'll just walk out with my pants unzipped. Sometimes with my wiener hanging out.
If it'll reach.
If it'll reach. Depending on the pants. So,
Depending on the boner.
yeah, the kind of pants matter.
Well, yeah, it's true.
If they're like thick Carhartt, like winter Carhartt pants, I might not be able to poke out and say hi, but
I mean, I don't expect you to be wearing those indoors on stage, but I mean, you never know. You might.
I've done weirder things.
You have.
Like scratch my butthole and sniff my finger in public.
You did it in public?
Have you ever done that?
Nope.
I did it in public and a lady saw me do it. Straight up, like, I was like, Jesus. And I looked,
Oh my God, this is awful, lady. Here, smell this.
I looked up and the lady was across the way looking right at me. I'm like, You know what I'm saying? You want to taste?
Oh my God, what is that?
Oh my God. It's a lot.
Do you guys ever see those TikToks of like the guys walking through a supermarket and he comes up to these random fucking dudes or whatever and he like paints red on his hand or whatever and he's like, oh my God, he says something really crazy like fucking smells like fresh tuna fish here and like puts it up to their fucking nose to smell it. And like some people actually go, yeah, that's nice. You've ever seen those?
No.
Oh, fuck. They're hilarious. Because he's just like being an idiot and like some people actually fucking are into it.
That's weird.
I saw a TikTok that was similar to that, but it was some like Chinese kid with like a trench coat, and he had like these pudding cups in his trench coat pockets, and he gave one to this guy. It was a black guy, and he's like, "Here, you want this pudding?" And he's like, "Try one. It's a new thing we're trying out." And he thought it was like a protein powder pudding, and the guy like was just coming from the gym,
yeah,
and he like is eating it, and he's like, "We're just trying to get out the memo that like." Cum is good for you.
He didn't say cum, he said semen.
Semen, yeah, semen. We're just trying to like, get the fact out that like semen is like very good and healthy for you. And he's like, what? He's like, what the fuck did you just say? He's like, yeah, semen.
What did you give me, man?
What?
This is semen?
He took it surprisingly well. I thought like the dude was gonna just throw fists. Like,
Yeah.
dude, he like talked his way through it. Like, what? What is in that?
Dude, I love the ones where they're
I
in,
would
like,
have
Home
hit a
Depot.
kid.
They're in like Home Depot and like they have a couple buckets and then the guy's facing the other way. He puts the bucket on him and then puts one on his head.
Oh, yeah.
And they both pull it off at the same time. And he's like
What the
looking around.
Yeah.
I saw one the other day where he did the bucket, put it over his head, and the guy like must have seen these videos before. And he turns around and just clocks the dude with the bucket on his head.
Dude, I can't believe some of those guys don't get their asses whipped more often. Cause
Yeah.
Oh, like that dude that got shot in the mall or whatever by the...
oh yeah, dude, that guy got in trouble for that.
Who?
The guy that shot him.
No, I think he got off.
No, that kid got in fucking some deep fucking shit.
The guy that did the shooting?
The guy that shot him.
I don't think he did.
Yeah, he got in some deep shit for shooting that guy.
We'll have to come back to that and look into that because I don't think he got in trouble for it.
Yeah, he did. I know he did. I watched the thing on it. There was an attorney that did like a fucking video deal where like they went through the video on TikTok and was like, this is where this kid fucked up and should not have done this. And they were talking about like how he was going to be prosecuted for this, and this, and he had some deep shit.
No, we'll have to look into that.
Yeah, because like he wasn't being attacked. You know what I mean? He was just being harassed.
I don't know.
No, you don't know.
I don't think you do either.
I do know.
Because you saw some TikTok lawyer
Yeah,
talk about it.
watched it.
Oh,
Fact check yourself,
fact
bitch.
check yourself.
For those of you that don't know, Brandon is he's a fact check machine. If you don't know, ask Brandon. He fucking knows everything.
That's not true. I just correct Colby on every Colbyism, and he gets all fucking.
He corrects everybody on
He
everything.
gets all butthurt about it.
Actually, he did get in trouble for pulling a gun on a guy. That's what you sound like. You're
I
like,
don't sound anything like that.
actually,
You're stupid.
this orange tastes like orange. It's actually the color orange. Actually,
Do you see
they
how-
color it orange so that people
See, he
think
does
that
this
it's
voice and
colored.
shit when he gets all fucking sad girl.
Sad girl? Who's sad
You're-
girl?
You.
If I was sad girl,
This is your way of dealing with it.
are you a
You're
therapist?
yes.
You're a therapist.
You're
now?
making these because you're super upset about it.
I'm not upset. I'm making the voices because I'm trying to make you upset.
It doesn't make me upset.
Actually,
'Cause I don't-
my feelings are.
It sounds like one of those cartoon nerdy guys.
Actually, my feelings are locked in tight and still trapped inside my box, so it's fine.
What?
I don't know what I said there.
I don't know. Something about trapping feelings in a box or
Yep,
something.
that's what I was going for. But
Anyway,
anyway,
we're talking about some strange addictions tonight.
I've got one.
Do ya?
Yeah, imitating Brandon.
That is one of your. Yeah,
That's one of my strange addictions.
It's a shitty one, but you don't do it very well.
Man.
Actually, you do not do it very good.
Oh, it's the left hand. Left hand, actually.
No, it's right. Actually,
Actually.
Actually.
No, there it is. Actually.
idiot.
You're right there with me, buddy.
So there's some fucking.
Do you have any strange addictions?
I don't think so. Nothing like this shit.
Is there anything that you do that you think is like weird, like that's repetitive?
No.
That you would be like, it's kind of a either like an OCD thing that I do. No?
No.
What about you?
Yeah.
You got like a weird addiction?
Mhm.
You do?
What's yours?
So every time I go up or down a set of stairs, I have to count every step. Like as I'm walking up them, like I don't realize I'm doing it. It's like just subconscious. And then I'll like get to the top and be like, 47. All right. It's fucking weird. I've been doing it for forever.
Huh.
Yeah.
Huh.
You're a stair counter.
Yeah. Yeah. There's 11 steps going up and down in my house. And
I used to count them when I go up from like the basement steps, but then I get halfway up when I was a kid, and I get scared that like there was something following me or chasing me, and
you
I'd
forget
run
'cause
up the
you're trying
rest, and I wouldn't count the rest of them. When I get to the top, I'd turn around, and there'd be nothing there.
There never is.
There never is. They find a place to hide before you can catch them.
But yeah, like I'll get to the top of the stairs, like I don't know I'm doing it, and then I'm like, I'll get to like the total number, like 13, and then 10 seconds later I'll forget how many there are. But like, I realize I'm doing it every single time.
Really?
Yeah, it's weird.
I don't think I have. There probably is something I do that I just don't notice. I guess that I'm doing it. That's not normal.
Mine are more like counting, like numbers, counting bullshit. Like
Rayman had that problem too.
counting by 12s on shit.
Huh?
Counting by 12s on shit. Like every once in a while, like I'll be walking down the street and like when we would go on our 75 hard like walks, like in between the, you know, the cuts in the street,
Yep.
like I can get 4 steps in there. And I would like just for some reason every step, like I have to count just like going up, but it'd be like 12, 24, 36, 48. And then I'd like start over every once in a while. Like realize I was doing it, but all right. I gotta be done.
I have done that where I've like in between the cracks, I'll walk and I'll get like 2 steps in between, and then I'll get to the next one. And I'll be like 1, 2, and like I could take a 3rd step inside, but I don't want to. I want to keep it 2. So instead, make like a long step to the next one. Yeah,
Dude, that just reminded me, like, you know when you're driving and they've got like those tar fill, like they fill the cracks in the road with like tar, and they're like the weird, but you get all these like weird lines, right? Every time like the front tires of a vehicle like get in the space between 2 of those cracks, for some reason I do that with my teeth. So I'll be like driving and I'll be like,
to like try to mimic the sound that they're making.
I don't know why, dude. And I'll notice myself doing like at first it'll be like I'll do it. I'll be driving, looking around, and I'll like glance back at them, and then all of a sudden I'm like, why am I doing that? And I'll do it for like a long time before I like realize that I'm doing it.
Yeah, dude,
That's
I got
weird,
a lot of weird.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people do it with like the cracks in the road or in the sidewalk. Just like, I don't know, you just try not to step on the cracks.
It's probably because when everybody's a kid, it's like, oh, don't
You
step
don't
on her
wanna
crack. Break your mama's back.
Actually, that's not a real thing. That never actually happened to anybody.
Look how this guy is. You still would suck at comedy, so just I know.
I hope I'm pretty decent at it. That'd be fucking
Just because
great.
we're laughing at you doesn't mean we're laughing with you.
See, that's the thing. I got to get people to laugh at me, and then the show will go better.
Shouldn't be a problem. You'll kill it.
I hope so. I hope so.
Anyway, yeah, there's some fucking weird addictions.
Oh, dude, there's a fuckload of them.
And there's that TV show that kind of brings a lot of them to light and shit. But
Yeah. I don't know how many times I've actually watched it. I know I've seen it at least once or twice, but
I usually just see like clips of it on TikTok or whatever. I've never actually watched the show.
it was on like TLC, wasn't it?
Probably that's
TLC?
like a TLC thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Like My 600-Pound Life and all that shit.
Well, I think didn't MTV have one, True Life? And they, like a couple episodes were like My Weird Addiction or like I'm addicted to
One of
this.
them had like the strangest ways to die or something.
1,000 Ways to Die.
That
was Spike, I think.
Yeah,
That's
that's Spike.
Spike.
But yeah, I know MTV was True Life, and I think they had a couple episodes that were.
The last time besides like ridiculousness, the last time I ever really watched anything on MTV, it was still music television.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm talking. Like
I
this
think
was
Laguna
at
Beach
that
was
time.
like the last time I.
Yeah, like this was around that. Like this was back then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
I don't remember that one either. Well, we looked up a few really fucking strange addictions,
Yeah.
and we're gonna share them with you so that you can see how fucking weird people are.
This one, and I don't know why, but I guess technically it's clean, but it just seems super fucking gross, and it's eating toilet paper.
Eating toilet paper.
Eating toilet paper. There's this lady who just snacks on toilet paper. She'll go through 4 to 5 rolls per week.
Just eating it.
Just eating toilet paper.
Dude, I wonder what her poops look like.
Dude, they're probably like clay poops.
Ugh.
Yeah, that just grosses me out because like toilet paper is just got. I'm like,
Do you think it?
just the feeling of like, imagine like how wet or like how sloshy fucking toilet paper would be.
I bet it would be similar to like a spit wad from like a straw wrapper.
No, I bet it'd be worse than that because it's
Do you
soft.
do you
Well, I mean,
think
unless you
she
get that
looks
John
at
Wayne
te-
toilet paper?
Do you think she looks at toilet paper and she gets like that
Hunger pains?
that like that feeling you get when you see like something really fucking delicious?
Yeah, probably.
Do you think she still has that feeling when there's poop on it after she wipes her butt?
I don't know. Maybe.
Like
Do
say,
you think she does it before or after? Like,
so would it
Do you
be
think she does it while she's pooping? She'd be sitting there taking a shit of her.
well,
toilet
I
paper.
would assume that she's like taking a shit and just
what?
chomping on it.
I mean,
like it's
she's
just
gotta
still
be.
on the roll on the side of the and just.
Because I'm assuming if she only eats 4 to 5 rolls a week, she's eating other presumably normal food too.
like
Well, yeah, I think it's so. I think most people with like an addiction to eating stuff, it's like people always say they're a texture eater.
Yeah.
Like me, like I don't like fucking onions on my pizza because they're crispy. But like I feel like you get that one food or whatever that you like the way it crunches or you like the way it feels when you chew on it.
I get it.
I feel like that's how you get addicted to that type of shit.
dude, I had a fucked up. I don't have. I'm not a texture guy when it comes to food, but I had one of those moments tonight when I was eating. Jaden made like potatoes, green beans, and like chicken and like a broth thing in the crock pot. And I had a green bean that had like a real like stalky like stem to
Yeah.
it. And like when I get one of those in my mouth, like that fucking sends me to space. That little like stem dude, like I chew on it like oh,
It's weird.
oh dude, it like makes me start like gagging and shit. And then I'm like trying to like grab it so I don't chew it again. And then I'm like trying to get it out of my mouth and yeah. That and when you eat like brats, like ground up pork, and every now and again you get like a little piece of like bone from when they run it through like the bandsaw and shit before they grind it.
Mm-hmm.
That shit fucking, that gets me too. Anytime I'm like chewing at food and I'm expecting it to be one way and then like there's something that throws it off, I'm like,
Yeah, I'm the same way with that. Like,
I mean, it's simple to do that because like you could be just literally thinking like, this is Pepsi. I'm about to take a drink of my Pepsi and it's water.
Yeah.
And you take a drink of it and it doesn't taste like Pepsi, but it's got that like, it's just water, it tastes like water.
yeah,
Even that can make you go like, because you're expecting Pepsi.
yeah.
it's almost like you prep your mouth for something else, and then like you're wanting that fizz or whatever.
Yeah.
And it doesn't come. You're like,
Yeah.
this is flat as shit.
Yeah,
or,
this is the flattest
It's gotta be
Pepsi
cheese
ever.
bit.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Oh, cheese
Yeah.
bit. That's a fucking dandy there when you get one of those.
imagine having a strange addiction to eating or drinking chew spit.
Did you see that? Did you see that video of like they were broadcasting a baseball game or something like that, and they were talking? It might have been a football game, but one of the announcers had a chew spit fucking deal. The other guy thought it was like his cup of coffee, and like during the middle of the broadcast drank it.
Oh.
And he was just like, he was fucking dying. And the other guy just like looked at him, but just like kept talking. But the other guy's over here like fucking about to throw up. He's like, I don't know what to do. Like, sorry, man.
There's that.
Never seen that.
Dude, chew spit. Oh, no.
That's
Dude,
disgusting.
it'd make me fucking go right now. I'd fucking,
I'd throw
Ralph
it.
everywhere. I wouldn't even be able to like hold it long enough to.
Just because it's so thick and
Dude,
slimy.
And I did it one time. I did it one time with like my own bottle, and I was able to like talk myself out of it because like it was my own bottle. I'm like, dude, you spit it in there. It's fine. And I'm like, oh, spit it out. Okay. And I'm like, just rinse your mouth out with Mountain Dew and you'll be fine. And I'm like, hey, I made it through it just fine. But if it was like somebody else's, nope. I'm a fucking goner.
Dude, I almost threw up at a CPR class because we had the little dummies on the deal, and they gave us these like fucking dental dams to put over the plastic dummy's mouth so we could actually do the breathing and everything. And the guy before me went, and he's one of those guys that like sleeps with a big old fucking long cut dip in and just always has one in constantly.
Not
He
the
went
guy
to do-
you want giving you mouth to mouth if you go down.
Right. I would tell him like, please do not. Just
Let me die, man. Let me die.
Chest compressions. That's
right,
it. That's all you need to do.
And he went first, and then like he got done doing the mouth to mouth part, and he like drooled, and it was all the fucking chew spit, and I was like, "Ugh."
Nope. Yeah.
Gross.
I need a Clorox wipe. Aisle 2.
So
Fuck.
gross.
Good thing we had our own dental dams, but
Yeah.
oof.
Well, okay, so that one leads me right into this one because you guys are gonna love this one. There was a woman in the UK. Well, I think she's still alive actually. Woman in the UK. She spent the last 34 years eating every meal fed to her like a baby bird, with her husband chewing the food into a mush before he spits it into her mouth for her to consume. This is the one that got me when I was typing it.
That's gross.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Like, start thinking about, like,
I'm trying not to. Because God, you're so weak.
What do you think your favorite food would be then?
Dude,
If somebody had to baby bird you, what do you think your favorite food would be?
Peas.
Oh.
No. That would be awful. Bread. Oh, imagine bread.
dude, that's not, I don't know if I can answer that.
Imagine bread just being.
Dude, it is crazy how bad that, like, hits the back of your throat right now.
And I'm just thinking like something about bread into because like just imagine bread like in water and you're
Or just like a fucking chewed up brownie. I feel like that would
wouldn't be that wouldn't be as bad. I don't think it's bread. I
don't think bread would be bad.
Dude,
no.
I don't think it'd be that bad.
Imagine soggy ass fucking bread, but it's warm and it's also got spit juice on it.
dude, imagine.
Yeah, I mean,
That's gross.
Imagine those, like a imagine like a smoothie, like spit into your mouth.
well, that's just
Honestly, that
like
wouldn't be
that's
that
just
bad
like
either.
a, that's
After
just
the
like a little bit
smoothies-
runnier smoothie.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like,
No, I
Like
think
an over easy egg
something
with the yolk and
oh, dude.
Oh, that would be bad. Ugh. No, something about like bread or something that's a solid food is a lot worse than something that's already like a liquid.
Or like ribs,
see,
like
I think
chewed up, mushy fucking ribs.
See, I think there's not
I can
not
see it like
having that many
falling out
different
of.
flavors on there.
I can see it
I
like
think
falling
that'd
out
be
of
all
somebody's mouth in like pieces,
but like a big old
like mushy fucking.
Texas double whopper from Burger King or something with the jalapenos and the mayonnaise and the the greasy burger and just
Dude, I'm just thinking of like the wet sloppy fucking.
I
Like
so badly just want to throw my finger down his throat.
I need to stop thinking about that because that is fucking getting me.
I think bread for me would be the worst one.
Oh, I think
For sure.
I think the Whopper would be.
that would be.
Ooh, that's bad.
I don't think any like if I had to choose
Mushed up
between
banana.
them, like any like one singular thing just in your mouth wouldn't be as bad as something that's like a cheeseburger.
Mixture of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, dude, I think it's like the wet, like sloppy saliva texture of it that's getting me.
What do you got?
Oh,
Anything else that's weird?
yeah. Let's go to the next one.
Continue.
This one's This one's gonna make you want to grind your teeth. There's a lady that is addicted to scraping off and like eating the nail files. Like you got the nail file, and she like takes them in her front teeth and just.
Oh God! Why?
I don't know, but she'll just eat the shit out of them all day long.
Dude, really?
Yeah, I saw that one on the MTV True Live.
Oh, dude, that's so fucking gross.
It's like giving me chills just thinking
Right?
about
Like
it.
I don't even eat popsicles because at the end the popsicle stick that'll give me like the heebie-jeebies.
Yeah, I don't know what it is with the popsicle stick. It's fucking weird.
Yeah, I like they should just make it a straight plastic stick or something.
Yeah.
Like a straw, not the fucking.
But
wood.
plastic kills turtles.
Yeah, but the wood makes me want to grind my teeth. And just
But turtles, your teeth.
No, that dude.
That's awful.
These are fucking.
That's like you
These
ever
are
seen
fucking
American History
gross,
X?
man.
no. I mean maybe.
American history.
It's like the race. It's
Bite the curb.
Edward Norton. Yeah, Edward Norton Jr.
bite the curb.
So he makes this dude bite the curb because he fucking
Yeah.
stomps on his head, the back of his head, and kills him. But when he oh God, just thinking about it
just
gives
like
me chills.
grinding your teeth. Dude,
He puts
anything
his-
grinding your teeth just
Dude, when he
He puts his teeth on the curb, and you can hear it. Sounds like
like teeth on a curb,
yeah, it's not even that.
kind of. It's like
chewing on rocks.
no. It's like I can't think of the fucking what like pottery. What's that?
It's like it sounds like putting your teeth
Clay?
on concrete.
Yeah.
Anyway, just watch the movie. It's really fucking good. But yeah, it's just the sound just gives me fucking awful chills, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, dude,
Just like
it's pretty graphic when he does it too. Like for
It doesn't show it.
I know. But, well, it's like the sound effects that go with it, and they like they pan away from it like at the very last second without
Yeah.
it. Like it like shows like the start of it in like slow mo kind of, and then they
Yeah.
pan out.
Anyway, you gotta watch. It's a good fucking movie.
Great movie.
I think I've seen it, but I don't.
Edward Norton Jr., the one kid from fucking Terminator 2.
Yeah.
I can't think of anybody else. Oh, Vicky Valancourt's in it.
Vicky
Okay.
Valancourt.
Anyway,
There's something sexy about Vicky Valancourt.
it's that crazy fucking like the craft. Oh, this one's disgusting. Since we're on the topic of gross ones, eating a dead person, but it's not like cannibalism. This lady, her husband died, and she would carry around his ashes,
Oh,
and she would eat his fucking his ashes.
Would it be like she would take a spoonful, or is it like little black pepper
She
on top of
making-
your
she
egg?
don't
making
know.
tea?
I think she just carries around his ashes wherever she goes, and then she just
Hand them to the chef and be like, "Hey, can you add a little into this?"
slowly eating his remains. It says, I don't know.
that's fucking disgusting.
That is so gross.
That's
I mean,
just-
it's bad enough to just eat a dead person, but to eat a dead person's
just
ashes is like extra gross.
Yeah. At that point, like it's, I think it's less gross if somebody was cutting fucking steaks out of somebody's fucking butt cheek and grilling them
Probably, yeah, a little less gross.
than eating like fucking burnt ashes.
I mean, shit. You ever seen Hannibal? He makes some fucking delicate dishes with some people.
exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like that's
guys have
less
had-
weird.
You guys have had kids. Did you eat the placenta?
Oh no, God no!
Yeah.
It's a stupid tradition.
Gobbled the whole thing up right there in the delivery room.
No, you did not.
No, I did not.
You would be throwing up all over the place.
Yeah. No. That placenta went in a fucking bio bag and it went in a fucking dumpster.
I don't even know where it went. It just went nowhere near my face.
Did you see it?
I did.
Saw all kinds of
well,
shit, dude.
I saw
I don't even know what I was looking. Like, I'm pretty sure Bailey came out with a piece of corn on her forehead and shit. I'm almost certain of it. I saw a lot of shit. I've seen a lot of birth shit. I birthed the baby once. Did I tell you that?
you did.
Oh.
You told me that story a couple times.
Yeah.
He gave birth to a baby. He's basically a doctor. We should call you
I feel like
Dr.
this is
Patton.
set up, so just like keep going with
OBGYN.
it.
OBGYN Patton.
So my ex-wife, we were living separate at the time, and she was a surrogate for this couple, right? So she had the kids that weekend, which or week, whatever it was. She called me. It was like 11 o'clock at night. She's like, "Hey, you got to come get the kids. But I'm going to go to the hospital pretty soon. I think I might be going into labor." I'm like, "All right." So I went over and I got the kids, and she was on the toilet, like she thought she was pooping, and I like look. I'm like, "There's a baby head coming out of you." And there was a fucking. She was giving birth. I was like, "You're giving birth. Like you're not pooping. Get off the toilet." So I sent the girls in the other room and laid her down or whatever, and called 911 and gave birth to a baby.
Step by step, walked him through it like it was fucking baking a cake.
Kinda.
Yeah.
Kinda.
I
Yeah.
can't tell if this is real or not.
That is a
It's
real
a real
fucking story.
Yeah.
Yeah. OBGYN patent.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm a midwife now. Registered in Arizona.
100% on the longevity and livelihood of this podcast. It's a true story.
It is a true story.
True story.
I feel
No- nobody's fucking
I feel
with
like
you.
that would have came out before.
It
Yeah,
has.
I don't know. Well, it has.
Not
It's
to
on
you.
the podcast.
This is your first time hearing it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's a real fucking story.
It was a real story. Dude, I fucking had shit all over me. And
Yeah. He's not a gyno, but he'll
the
take a look.
the dads came in like right after the baby came out, and then the ambulance came like right after the baby came out, and he wasn't breathing, and we were like doing CPR on him and shit. And then the ambulance, I don't remember if the ambulance guys came and he started breathing, or they got him to start breathing. Or I did. I can't really remember. It was fucking crazy. So I fucking went to the next room and washed up and stuff, and I took the girls and I went home, and she went to the hospital.
Like it was nothing.
And I went to work the next
Yeah,
day.
this is just so nonchalant. Like you're not making me believe it. Like how nonchalant you are. About
Dude, this is a
It fucking
1000% real story.
You could ask Bailey next time you see her because she was there.
1000% real
In
story.
the next room.
I gotta ask her about her corn, and then
Well, she won't know about the corn, and I don't know for sure if it was corn, but it looked a lot like corn. But yeah, I gave my bird the baby, and Abby was a home birth, so I technically did there too. I didn't catch her. I was just there for it because
a home birth.
we had a midwife.
Like chose it was.
Dude, that fucking birth was it was literally like she took some concoction to like go into labor, and it fucking sent her into labor because she started going into labor, and swear to fucking Christ, 30 minutes later, Abby came sliding out like a fucking waterfall. Wasn't me. I wasn't about
I
to
know,
have
but
a home
like-
birth. I would say, give me all the drugs you got, motherfucker.
Dude, so
Right?
so my sister with her last child,
Yeah.
she goes to the hospital. You get your epidural. She got her epidural, and instead of it going to like the bottom half of her body, it went to the top half of her body.
What?
And yeah, I don't know how, if you fucking
I
hit
feel
the
like
wrong.
I was gonna say, I feel like
whatever.
that's a doctor fuck up.
And yeah, 100%. And so her whole upper body went just fucking absolutely numb. Couldn't feel a fucking thing.
So they have to like intubate her and shit
Like
because
she
she can
couldn't
breathe.
fucking
push,
yeah,
probably.
like it was like thought she was gonna die. She said she like couldn't talk, couldn't fucking push, couldn't do nothing.
They have to do a
And
C-section.
I don't think so. I mean, I'm not positive, but because I think then like it ended up wearing off because they didn't want to do another one, or if you can only have one, I don't know. But it went to the top half and said she's like, I thought I was fucking dying. They had to hold her up, like instead of fucking, I don't know, because she couldn't breathe or whatever.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Just fucking wild.
Damn. That would scare the fucking living shit out
Well,
of me.
especially if you're thinking like you're gonna get some at least some pain relief, and then it goes to the wrong half of the body. I didn't know that shit only did half the body.
I didn't
Like, I
either.
don't know. I don't know how
Yeah,
that works.
they're
but
supposed. So Jaden had a C-section with both kids. The first one was an emergency C-section because Corbin's heartbeat and shit was like going through the roof, and they did like this water breaking test, or like they broke her water, and like he was like defecating like in the amniotic fluid. So they're like, that's really bad. So they, and it was like the calmest emergency ever. We're just sitting there, and there's all of a sudden there's a nurse and a doctor, and they're doing some checks and this and that and the other. Then there's like 3 more nurses. Then there's like 3 more nurses. Then there's like 15 people in the room, and they're like asking me to like step aside. And I'm like, hold on. Wait. is something like what's happening? And they're like, we just need to just stand over here. And I'm like, is everything okay? They're like, just stand over. I'm like, oh, okay. Now there's something going on. And it was like 5 minutes later, she was in surgery and we were fucking, they had her so fucking drugged up, dude. They pulled Corbin out and they like laid him on her chest, but they're like, Dad, you need to hold him because Jaden was just
right.
So I was like holding him, like, and Jaden's like, oh yeah.
There's a baby.
That's a baby. And then they took me and Corbin away while they like pulled the placenta and all that shit out and went in this other room. And I wanted to name Corbin Daryl so bad. And we went to this other room where they like started weighing him. They like did like the feet print and stuff with like the ink. And then they had like the birth certificate and they're like, all right, what's his name, Dad? And I looked back at the operating room and I looked at the nurse. She's like, what's his name? And I was like, Dare Corbin. I almost
would have been murdered.
named him Daryl without Jaden's permission. And I was like, it was one of those thoughts that went through my head. And it took me like a good 15 seconds of like, how much trouble could I really get in?
Well,
I almost did it. And I'm like, I better not.
I mean,
You could have been like, no, you were all hopped up, but you agreed.
Yeah.
You said yeah.
I mean, you can get in trouble for not mentally knowing what your wife is thinking. So
Yeah. No, it was so close. I almost did it. I almost pulled the trigger and named him Daryl.
should have done it.
Jaden would have been so fucking mad.
Yeah.
Yeah. I never saw like an actual birth. It was both were C-section.
Oh, Bailey was a C-section, but I saw all kinds of shit. But yeah, I've also seen the births too.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They'll change a man.
Yeah. That's what I heard.
Yeah, it really did. Honestly, it didn't affect me that much. I feel like I got like a higher resistance to fucking gross shit like that. You know what I mean?
Well, I don't think it would have bothered me. I just never saw it. Never had to.
I mean, it was crazy. It was a crazy experience, but yeah, it didn't make me like or anything like that, you know?
That kind of shit doesn't bother me that much.
No.
But
The weird corn thing on her forehead was kind of gross, though.
yeah. And you know where that corn came
Swear
from?
to God, it was corn.
This next story right here. This
Poop.
next guy.
This is poop related.
A man from Chile saves all of his poop, saves all of his feces, and he crafts it using clay and his poop into statues of guardian spirits that he stacks all around the outside of his home to protect him and his family from demons and evil spirits.
Yeah, that's a true thing. It's a fact.
Yeah.
Yeah, poop.
How do you think skunks get left alone?
Well,
Stank.
yeah, but they also fucking put that stank on you.
Yeah.
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 That and they're fucking mean.
Dude, can you imagine being like, oh, those are nice looking statues? It's like, thank you. I made them
From poop.
myself.
100% me.
Do you like the delivery of that? I think I could be a pretty good comedian. That was a good delivery there.
Well, pretty basic, but
Yeah, well, you got to start somewhere.
yeah. That's a weird one, but
Do you think you could carve a statue of a gremlin out of your own poop and clay?
easily.
Think so?
Yeah, all I'd have to do is
yeah.
no, it's not even that. All I have to do is
nose.
take a turd out, set it down, take a little stick or something, give it like a little eye, little mouth, done.
Let it dry.
Looks like a gremlin. Let it dry.
Ashley walks out the back porch and Brandon's fucking squatting over the sidewalk. What are you doing? Protecting our home from evil demons.
He's got a fucking cookie sheet of all different turd like things. He puts it in the oven like
He's got a dangler still hanging out his ass this long. Dude, my favorite poops are those ones that like
Go down into the hole.
it goes down into the hole, but then it like when you cut it off, it like comes up and then wraps and falls back down. So it's like you couldn't even make a guesstimate of how long that fucker was.
I've had one come out and it literally shaped itself like a fucking pretzel. It looked like a fucking giant pretzel in my toilet.
Did you take a picture of it?
No, I should.
What?
I don't even know if I had cell phone back then.
Oh, that makes sense.
was a
Dude,
long
if you did that and you had a cell phone and didn't capture the beauty of
Dude,
that.
people would be like, "Oh, you're nasty. You probably fingered it and like made it look into like a pretzel."
Dude, those
like,
are,
no, man, I came on my ass like that.
dude, those are almost the ones where like you stand up with a shitty asshole before you wipe just so you can get like the best fucking shot you can get.
You don't
like,
want any toilet paper in there ruining the shot.
no, you want like Brandon's pretzel shop open for business.
Come try out my new pretzel. Oh, that reminds me of like that movie Mallrats where he fucking shits in the bag of pretzels. You ever seen Mallrats?
No, I've never seen Mallrats.
No, he shits in a bag of pretzels and he gives it to, or I don't remember if he shits in it or if he like takes shit and like puts it in with the pretzels, like chocolate covered pretzels.
Yeah.
And he gives it to this like security guard that's like his girlfriend's dad or something. Real dick. And he's sitting there eating. That is fucking, that'll make you gag like motherfucker. Because he's got like
I don't want to listen to
chocolate
this.
poop all over his mouth, his lips. He's like,
I'm not listening.
it's so fucking gross.
Nope, not me.
Yeah. You got any more gross ones?
I have a gross one that's
All right,
gonna
you go
fuck
with the gross
Jeremy up.
ones.
This one's gonna
It's
fuck.
not gonna fuck me up.
This one's gonna fuck Jeremy up.
Oh.
Feet.
A
It's gonna be feet.
California woman saves the callus shavings from her feet and grinds them into a powder that she uses as flour while she's cooking and baking.
That's disgusting.
Dude, I would
So gross.
like if like we were halfway through dinner and she told me like that's what she does, murdered. She would be fucking like I would absolutely lose my fucking mind on her.
Now, if you did, like, would you take like sit there in silence for a minute and be like, just going through everything that's happened in your head, or would you just instantly just stab her, or would you just be like, oh my god, she fed me foot powder.
I feel
gotta kill her.
like
I have to
feel
kill her.
like yeah, I think it'd like take me a couple seconds to be like to process
Yeah.
what the fuck happened, and then I'd just be like I'd walk up to her just like real slowly and just
With those crazy eyes,
Yeah,
dude.
just
She's got
like
those
fucking-
crazy eyes.
like no blinking.
Yeah, you can't blink.
No, you're not scary if you blink.
You know what I pictured in my head when you said I'd kill her? I pictured like a really fucking long dinner table with like 40 seats at it. The woman on this side and Jeremy on this side, her telling him and him standing up on this side and pulling out the fucking silenced pistol from the fucking video game Hitman and shooting it from across the
Really?
fucking table.
That's what you.
That's what I
imagine-
thought.
I imagine him, same kind of scenario, him standing up and then just like getting on the table and hands and knees crawling across and then choking her.
That's
to
what you
death.
thought?
Yeah.
No, so
Well,
but here's what would really
At least we
happen.
were thinking about the same like
Table?
the same room.
So,
Yeah,
like-
same room, same table.
Same table.
What color was the rug on the wall?
The what?
The rug that was hanging on the wall.
Red.
It's the same room.
Same room.
So same sort of table. This is what would really happen. Same sort of table. She'd be like, somebody would ask for the recipe. Somebody would tell her, and she'd like casually just say like, "Oh yeah, the flour comes from my calluses on my foot," and she'd like keep going with the recipe or whatever.
Flour's
And
a mystery.
And I would hear that, and I would stop eating. Then I get up real slowly while she's still telling the fucking story to everybody else at the table. And then I would just like grab her by the back of the fucking head and just, and then
And it's a mahogany
it.
table, so it's fucking
it's
stout.
good. It's like a heavy, big one.
Takes like 40 guys to lift it and carry it out.
Yep, it's got a big old like carving out like Sons of Anarchy.
Hardly
Their
makes a
table.
fucking
Yeah.
hardly even makes a fucking thud when you
Yeah.
fucking hit her head on it. I knew you weren't gonna like that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be fucking gross. So do you think all like the Guinness Book of World Records are like addictions? People are addicted to doing that, so that's how they get the record. Like
Either that or I feel like there's probably got to be someone there like, I really want to be in the Guinness Book of World Records. What is
right,
the
some of
easiest
those, but like I'm talking like the guy that has the world's longest fingernails.
fingernails?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got to be an addiction. Like,
Yeah.
you're growing. Like Colby's growing his hair out, but at like some point it's gonna click in his head that I'm gonna cut it.
It's
Yeah.
time to cut
Or
it.
like, ever since I have known you, 2.5 years, you've had a beard down to here.
Yeah.
You decided one day like you're gonna cut it,
Yep.
and you went through with it. And so like that's not an addiction, but like fucking somebody with a beard down to the ankles.
Yeah.
You're
my
addicted. You're addicted to fucking growing your beard.
Dude,
Yeah.
that reminds me. On
I
my
think
way,
so. Yeah, like
on
the
my
nail,
way
like the
home.
nails
Yeah,
one.
the
for
nails
sure.
one for sure.
So there was one where this lady would eat. She would eat
Say it.
on dirty diapers.
Oh my god!
I've seen that one.
Yeah.
And she liked the ones that were like heavier and like more full of piss.
I've seen
the
some
ones
of the
that
shit
are-
that comes out of
yeah.
babies, and it's disgusting.
The ones that are fucking like soaked in the piss were a lot heavier and like they smelled better. So she would like sniff them, and yeah, she would
worst one.
she would chew on them, and like the piss would like squeeze out and like
Okay, I'm done.
Dude,
run down her face.
really got me there.
It would
got me
like
good.
run down her face like a really juicy orange or
Jeremy, please, you need to.
I was like half a second away from fucking
Just
throwing up right there.
Just
No, I
imagine.
don't
No, there's-
Imagine if like
Hey.
she thought it was a piss-filled diaper, but it was just like a really runny shit diaper that she bit into.
Dude. Okay,
That was fucking gross.
dude. Okay, so there's times.
I regret bringing this one up. I regret it.
There's times where you need to be really fucking descriptive when you're talking, and there's other times where you need to stop talking.
It just like squirts out a little bit, like out the sides. There's where that corn comes in.
Anyway, for the longest time, I didn't know that.
Imagine she takes these shitty diapers and she squeezes them out onto her lover's feet, and then she licks off the shit right, and like
Yeah.
sucks it off the toe.
She adds
The
it,
wrong person.
she adds it on top of the food and like little
is
scrambled
fucking-
egg sauce.
Dude, this is terrible.
Okay, that's all the time we have.
Dude, so anyway, for the longest time, I didn't know the difference between a Euro and a Chiro. I thought they were the same fucking thing.
Nope.
Yep. So
That was really bad.
that's not.
Yeah, see, I can't gag when somebody's like just describing something to me.
Oh, it's unfortunate.
But
Dude,
Well,
it's.
no, I was gonna have to. Colby, take your Crockett sock off.
Yeah,
Let's
right.
really make him fucking
Right.
gag. What if I did? What if I took out his and I just started sucking on his toe?
oh yeah, I would
Throw
like,
up everywhere?
Yeah.
God, I'm
Because
half
I just
tempted.
I don't remember. I don't know what Colby's feet look like or his toes, but I'm sure he's probably still got his winter nails like ice picks on.
No, no.
And
I keep my feet. Dude, actually, Jaden's got this fucking like, she's got like this fucking like sanding disc thing that you're supposed to use on your feet to like keep them
Yeah, I know what
smooth.
you mean.
I used it on one foot the other night. So I got one foot that's nice and soft, and the other it's not quite as soft. My feet are pretty nice though. They're not bad. They're not bad feet. I keep my toenails fucking cut. I don't like that shit.
Anyway, that is all the time we have for this episode.
he's still about to throw up.
I'm like really trying to hold it back. That really, and I even read it earlier, and it made me gag too.
Dude, the problem is you start thinking like the
I was.
image in your head, and it's just
I
like,
am.
How it would feel in your mouth and
Yes.
and like creamy and
Stop. That's the worst word you could use right now.
Then you'd get a chunk and like
No.
you don't know if it's diaper or
Dude.
if it's like last night's dinner.
You remember-
And
you remember
then,
on,
like the breast milk shits.
dude. You remember on Jackass when he sat like upside down and he did like a volcano shit through like that fucking little board.
Yeah.
Imagine trying to catch that thing in your mouth after he fucking shot it up in the air.
This is all the time we have for tonight.
Is that it?
This is it.
We'll carry on. We'll carry on next episode.
No, we won't.
Hey, if you guys thought all that was fucking gross and disgusting, go to our YouTube and hit the subscribe button so you can get some more. We'll bring plenty of it. But yeah, that's all the time we have for tonight. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. We love you guys. Make sure you get in on that fucking giveaway for the Blackstone. You got like 2 weeks roughly before we give it away.
Be able to cook up all the diapers you want on there.
Go to if you go to any of our socials, the link for the giveaways in all the bios, you can find it, click on it, follow all those instructions, get entered, make sure you don't miss your chance to win.
Yeah.
So we love you guys.
Love you guys.
Fuck you. We'll see you next time. KLYB, bye.
KLYB, bye.
Bye.
I'm chasing her butt cheeks up and down the corn. All these girls have cowboy boots and wear their Wrangler. Fuck me in the butthole. Take two. Chasing their butt cheeks up and down the corn. All these girls have cowboy boots and carry around their pitchforks. Chasing their butt cheeks up and down the corn. All these girls have real nice butts and wear those Wrangler jean shorts.
All right, dude.
Pull chocks.
Pull shocks.